What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I've got the Softail on the trailer and I am currently on my way to trade it. So I'm not going to tell you guys right now what I'm trading it for, but I am close to Kansas City. I had to drive all the way across Missouri to almost Kansas City to make this trade. So right now I'm about three and a half hours into this trip. But I'm still about 30 minutes away. Really excited. You know, the Softail, it was just never the bike for me. I don't like big rear tire bikes, personally. To me, they handle like crap. And it's not a bad bike. It's just not a for me bike. And I've rode it. I don't get a whole lot of enjoyment out of it. So what I'm trading for, some people would argue, is a much worse motorcycle, but to me, it's a bike I will get a lot more enjoyment out of. So I'm just super excited. I can't wait to get this done. And there's going to be a lot of content coming with the new bike, a lot of work that's going to have to be done to that new bike. But overall, I think it's going to be a great addition to the channel. So, oh man, I love doing 55 miles an hour down the interstate, because two semis like to drive side by side. It's always fabulous, isn't it? We just made our first gas stop of the day and checked all the straps on the bike. Good thing we did that. One of the straps had come loose. I like how this person right here is going to fly by me thinking they're getting somewhere. Like, why do you think we're all on this line, bud? But, oh man. Well, I guess that's enough jibber-jabbering for now, guys. I will catch up with you after the trade. I don't really like putting people or their home on camera, especially without their permission. So I'll catch up with you guys after this is all done. But I'm really excited. Super excited. So see you all in just a little bit. Alrighty, so I just made the trade. Whenever I stop, I'll show you guys what I got back there, but there's a lot of stuff back there. He since I made this drive all the way out here, he pretty much gave me a whole bunch of stuff he had sitting around. So I've got like a Ultima 6-speed transmission, a big tire Softail frame. I don't know what I'm going to do with any of this stuff. A whole box of parts, a whole extra wide glide front end, all kinds of stuff. So maybe future projects, who knows? Maybe stuff I'll sell, don't know. But there's a lot of stuff back there, and I was trying to get out of there, so I haven't even like gone through all this stuff. So almost back to the interstate. This guy kind of lived like out in the middle of nowhere near Kansas, so I'm gonna get back on the interstate, drive for a while until I find a place to stop, eat, hydrate, and then I will show you guys what all I got going on back there. So, oh man, it is so ungodly hot. It is 98 degrees outside right now. So I know I keep saying so a lot. My mouth is incredibly dry. It was a fight to get all this loaded. Thankfully, he helped me get it all loaded. The bike sits so low, it didn't want to roll into the trailer. We had to find a ramp to get it up into the trailer. But I guess that's more yapping. I will catch up with you guys whenever I stop somewhere. Alright guys, so I just got done eating dinner, so now I can kind of start to show you this thing. Let me flip the camera around. So right here is the 1984 shovel head that I just got. Needs a lot of work, but that's okay by me. And I also got this big tire frame. This shovel head does run and ride. The guy rode up on it. As well as this other wide glide front end, this 6-speed Ultima transmission. There's a wheel back there, a fender, and a whole box of parts. So I'll dive more into showing you guys this when I get back to the shop. But right now, my plan with this bike is I'm going to just totally gut the bike. I'm going to tear it down to the frame, completely rebuild the engine, just get everything done up right and to my liking. So this will probably be the winter project for this year, is this the shovel head. But it's going to be really awesome having having a big twin on the channel, a big twin chopper, should I say. We've already had a big twin on the channel, but I'm super excited about this. It's really hot out here, so I'm gonna get back in the truck, and I'm still about 2.5 hours from home. So when I get back to the shop, I will catch up with you guys. Well guys, it's the next day. Last night, I got into town after being gone for probably about 10 hours. We got everything unloaded, and while I was gone yesterday, the sewer backed up into my house, so I had to go home and play plumber. Got the sewer fixed. So now I'm up at the shop. I'm gonna show you guys all the stuff in a little bit better detail. First, let me show you the shovel head. So the shovel head, it's pretty clapped out. It's already a rigid. I just ordered $1,000 worth of parts, and that included no engine stuff. That was just like, I am getting rid of all this. This tank's going to be gone. This front end's going to be gone. This rear fender's going to be gone. This whole bike's going to get redone. I had it running earlier. It's unhappy. It doesn't want to start. But that's fine, because my plans for this bike are to completely strip it and redo it and do it what I would call right in my eyes. So I've got a board behind me here with some stuff written on it. Let me show you what I'm thinking. So we have a list of some parts that we're going to need. We need foot controls. The foot controls that are on there are just garbage. I want a spool wheel. I need some handlebar controls. And I want a Lapera seat. And then first thing we need to do is we're going to strip this bike. Once it's stripped, I'm going to tear the engine down and rebuild the carb. So if you've been around for a while, you know every winter I do a project. This winter, the project's the shovel head. And the reason I didn't order any mechanical parts for the bike yet is for something I haven't really showed you guys yet. Let me show you guys this. If you see all of this, as well as this, that is because we purchased all the inventory from the motorcycle shop that I used to buy all my parts and equipment from. They went out of business about 2 years ago. I'm still friends with the owner, and I purchased all of his inventory. So I'll show you guys some of this real quick. Like, just spark plugs right there. And I think it's drawer 7. There is every engine seal. Pan heads through twin cams. I've got it all. So this entire thing is just stocked full of parts. And I've got a lot of this stuff in stock. I mean, down to like transmission bearings and stuff, like just all of these parts. So I have not ordered anything for the engine yet, because I'm going to tear it down and I'm going to use what I have and only order what I need. What I did order for the bike though was some handlebars, doing something different with the front end. I don't want to give that away yet. I ordered a sissy bar, and I was going through some of the parts I have here in stock. Let me show you. I had a box up there on the shelf with a brand new fender in it, as well as a fender mounting kit. So that is awesome. That saved me about 150, 200 bucks. So now the real question is like, where do I go with this bike, right? I mean, obviously, I've got it written out, so I know I need to strip the bike first. When am I going to start that? I don't know. It'll probably be a few weeks. We go to Florida in a few weeks. I may try to get the engine out of this in the next week or two. I have an engine stand coming for that. I'll throw it on the workbench, totally tear the engine apart. All the wiring on that bike's going to come out. It's got all of its factory wiring, and it's all, to be frank, shit. All that'll be gone. When I'm done with this bike, it'll be probably only a 4-wire bike. So, really excited for the build that's going to come with this. And then next year, maybe, I might attempt to ride this thing cross country. Who knows? We all know how that went last time. So, And if you don't know how that went last time, the reason that chopper right there exists is because that bike, in its original form, blew up when I tried to go cross country. Let me show you guys the other stuff that I got. I have this frame right here that he threw in. It's got a 250 rear tire. It's a soft-tailed frame. I am not a big tire bike guy. I personally don't care for them. If somebody is interested in this thing, shoot me an offer. There's a Ultima 6-speed transmission. A box of a bunch of junk. I don't really think most of it's useful. That oil tank goes to that. Another big wheel. A seat that matches this paint, but I've looked inside of these tanks. They're so rusted, none of that's getting saved. And then I have this really beautiful stripped down 41mm front end. And that is going to be going on this bike. But I don't want to give away too much detail. I've got something coming to really make this unique. Overall, I feel like I got a lot of value for the money. Like, it's easy to look at this bike and go, wow, Nick, you traded a perfectly fine twin cam for a clapped out piece of shit. But when you break down the dollar value, I got nearly twice the value that I would have got for selling that soft tail. And I'm not upset with that one bit. So, call me an idiot. Give me your opinion in the comments, but I've got no beef with it. I guess for now that's going to kind of wrap up this video. I'm not going to do anything with the bike, and I'm not even going to try to start this thing on camera right now. It's having such a hard time starting. The choke on the carb doesn't want to stay up. I've got to go through all of that. So I guess that's going to wrap it up. I will see you on the next one. I love each and every one of you. Please give me a big thumbs up, comment below, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And in the description box below, there's links to all of my social media, as well as our company website, hotheadstalls.com, where we make everything for horses right here in the U.S. I will see you on the next one. I love you all. I'm out of here.